invested their time into this. And that's what led me to what I want to share with you this afternoon. And that is hold your image. Hold your image. Whatever you dream is possible. Whatever it is you dream is possible. Some of you are in this room because you feel that being a VA is a shortcut to somewhere you want to be. So some of you are not doing this for the long run. You just want to do it for a while. And then you move on to something else. That's fine. Because something I believe is that in life, is my personal policy. If whatever your destination is, there can be many detours to get to where you want to go to. But the destination should never change. It should never change. So if this is your dream, get ready. I absolutely loved listening to the last speaker. It's interesting because she's like sitting on the table of AI, and I love it because something I've interacted with VAs and EAs and PAs, they're all different. And there's something that they don't understand. The fact that someone asks you to come be my PA or be an EA or be a VA does not mean that some of those things they can't do. They want you to help them out, to solve their problems. It's not just to do tax. The person who is asking you to come wants you to sit in their head and understand what they are thinking. They don't want to talk too much if they are anything like me. They don't want to say too much. They believe that you should understand me enough that when I say something, you can interpret it and solve my problem. And so here I am saying to you, have a business mindset. Understand the business of whoever it is that is hiring you. Understand the business. Don't go to do tax, schedule meetings. That's very mundane. Very mundane. Understand, someone is hiring you and the person is maybe the head of operations of whatever group, and he needs you to help him. You need to understand this company, what do they do? What kind of business are they into? Who are their clients? Where do they find them? That way, whatever it is that they want you to do, you can even ask them, what is the target that you want to meet when it comes to revenue? So that you can support. If you feel that all you do for them is just to schedule meetings and make sure, remind them, call them, you have disappointment and all that, we really don't need you. Why? Because I'm an AI user. So I don't need you to schedule my meetings. I have an AI that will schedule the meetings. I have an AI that will take the meeting notes and send it to my inbox, summarized with videos, so that I can pick out the particular things I need. So you don't need to be in that meeting. So if all you do is to schedule meetings, then you don't have a job. If all you do also is to help to write letters, email management, you don't have a job. There's an AI that can do all that. I think it was last week that I was teaching a group of women in data science. They had this group, and I was speaking to them about using AI for strategizing in business development. Listen, every business owner knows what they want, and the tools available to help them do this are there. But you see, she said something critical. The person also needs a human touch. Someone needs to put emotions. All these AIs, we use them, but we also understand that they don't think like human beings. There's data all over. So what they do is just to synthesize the data and bring it to you. The questions you ask help them to streamline to what exactly it is you want them to do. But if a human being can sit there, and that's why when they tell me, oh, students are not learning because they're using AI. ChatGPT or whatever it is that you use, right? Any generative AI that you use, you have to ask questions. There's a pattern, there's a logic to your questions. If you don't think, you can't ask those kind of questions. So you can't tell me it's replacing students' ability to think. No, it's not replacing anything. If you teach them well, they will understand critical thinking, logical thinking, and they use that same mindset to get the AI to do exactly what they want them to do and generate the response. And then, like you said, you humanize it, right? So you, as an individual who is coming to solve problems for me, understand what I do. That way you'll be useful. Have a business mindset. Go to any client, even if there are 10 of them, and you are managing different projects. Approach each project with the understanding that I want to change this business. I don't not just want to count hours and take money and move away. I want to change this business. Remember, this kind of job is a referral-based job. People say you did well, and they recommend you to someone else, and it just keeps going on and on. Bring your A game all the time. I've told you, firstly, hold your image. I've said to you again, develop a business mindset. Understand the mindset and the goals of the principle you are working for. Number 3, take away the mundane things. Finally, have a growth mindset. And growth is intentional. Growth is boring. Growth is boring. It's boring to learn new things. It's difficult. But growth doesn't just happen. That is the law of intentionality. Growth doesn't just happen. And for me, growth is boring. The activities that will lead to growth, they are not exciting. It takes hours. It takes money. It also makes you lose some engagements. Take away some things that are pleasurable. So if you are going to remain relevant in the next 10 years, if this is the career path you've chosen, 10 years, 15 years, winter is coming, like she said. Winter is already here. Because there are some people in this room that might not have a job in the next 6 months if things continue to move the way they are moving. So what do? Upskill. And never stop upskilling. Thank you so very much for having this time with you. God bless you.